Good evening, friends, followers and channel members. It's rather loud outside tonight as we are in Zurich for the VATSIM event on a Tuesday night, heading to another VATSIM event, and that is up at Berlin this evening. So just because it is quite loud outside, it's so busy, lots of aircraft, lots of airliners, lots of ATC, I'm just going to quickly jump inside the in the flight deck early on because, well, that's much quieter. Welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you are all well. Welcome to let's see who we got. Hey, Dark Fury, Marcel, Andrew, Zhao, Ginger Ninja, hello Dave Armitage, and Poetic Jess Davis, Gary, Talia, Chucky, Otto as well, Vehan, good evening. Hey Danny Rubble, good to see you as well. John Doe, and our Twitch viewers as well, welcome. Those of you watching on YouTube, our operational flight plan as always is pinned into the chat, so you can go ahead and download that. We'll have a look through, see what fuel we're going to take up to Berlin. And yeah, let's we're not going to hang around too much tonight. The flight time, it's not that long a flight time, but given the amount of traffic, I think this could be a good couple of hours, maybe two and a half hours from start to finish. So it could be kind of fun, couldn't it? Let's have a look. We'll get rid of that text first of all. There we go. Hey, Hayden23, thank you for the follow. Vihan, thoughts on the new A310? I've only had a chance to fly it a few times, but so far I really like it. We need to get some more streams done on the A310. I just need more time. I'm just so busy at the moment. I'm struggling to find times to stream, which is why we've not had too many. Plus, I was ill for a couple of weeks as well. That really didn't help, did it? There is so much traffic around us here tonight at Zurich, and FSLTL model matching is doing an absolutely amazing job. So kudos to them for that. So let's start by just grabbing the ATIS as we would always do here at. Once we've got in, make sure we've got all the latest information. So Zurich ATIS is 12572. So we'll get that. Oh, that's VHF2 on the guard frequency. So 12572. Just before I flick over to that, let's just quickly do a quick cockpit prep. Everything should be fine. Aircraft's in the turnaround state. So as we look on the overhead, we'll ground control on, and APU is currently off. We might as well get that started actually whilst we're up here. Give that 3 seconds. 2, 3. There we go. Get that started. APU bleeds off. Packs are off. That's fine. Fuel pumps are off as well till we get refueled, and then we'll get the latest ATIS as well in a moment, just to make sure we've got the correct QNH. 1 hour 10 minutes the flight time. That's all well and good. Switching panel, thrust levers, engine masters, mode selector, spoilers, flaps, currently squawking, standby, 2000, acupressure's good, and I think our initial climb tonight's going to be 5000, so I'll quickly just go ahead and set that, pop the constraints on there as well. Right, let's listen to our ATIS, see what's happening.
Point 2, QNH 1004. Nozick. Report aircraft type on initial contact with Zurich arrival. Zurich information Foxtrot.
Right, we've got half the ATIS there, let's get the rest.
This is Zurich information Foxtrot at 1920. Departure runway 32. Arrivals expect ILS approach runway 28. Transition level 75. Wind 230 degrees 4 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds. Few at 5,000 feet. Broken at 6,000 feet. Temperature 6, 2.2. QNH 1004. Nose.
Right, okay, so there we go. Runway 32 is in use for departure. For some reason we've got runway 28. I think it might have been 28 a little bit earlier on when I checked, unless I read it wrong, but which is definitely a possibility. So I just need to make sure we get the right charts up for that. Let me just see what we're going to be looking at departure-wise now. So runway 28, let's see, sorry, runway 32, we're going to be looking at it's going to be Deegan 4 November 5 Lima 1 Papa, isn't it? Looking at that. So what chart do we need for this? Let's have a quick look. Just pin that. It's not going to be this chart, as we're not departing runway 28, so runway, oh hang on, that's not the right one, is it? That's runway 28 as well. Let's get the list up. Hang on. So 4 November, 5 Lima, 1 Papa. That's also Berlin, that's no use. So runway 32, that's 10, runway 34, 32, could be that one, and could be that one. Right, could be any one of those, so we'll just have to wait and see which one they decide to give us. So well, at least I've got the chance that we are going to use all pinned now for us to work out and use in a little bit. Right, the APU's up and running. Is the APU actually on? Frame rates are a bit harsh tonight. I'm guessing that's just because of the amount of traffic that we've got as well. Let's get that APU bleed on, and I'm going to start. Getting passengers and things on as well in a little while. GPU is currently connected. Chocks, cones done. Let's go to our flight page. Pushing back in 32 minutes. That'd be kind of nice if we can beat that. That would be lovely. And just so we can confirm there's that latest METAR as well. Winds 220 at 8. So little crosswind from the left by 40 degrees as we depart tonight. So that'd be fun. Let's go and check out our pilot operational flight plans. So here we go. We've got a payload today of just under 12 tons, cost index of 4. Hamburg is the alternate. Planning tonight's flight at flight level 340, shear rate 6.8. That's actually that's one of the highest I've seen for a while. If it starts to approach 7.8, then you might want to take a little bit of notice because it could get a little bit bumpy around whatever waypoint this is just here. So let's just check. Plug fuel is almost bang on 6 tons. I don't think I've ever had a plug fuel which has been bang on a particular tonnage, but that's as close as you can probably get. 6 tons. We're going to take extra, of course, due to traffic and things. Let's just check what's the more around here. There's quite a bit of terrain around Zurich, isn't there? But as we're flying north, I think we're going to pretty much avoid most of that, thankfully. So yeah, more looks good. Weather then here, ceiling 5,500, visibility is good. Just have a look at the ceiling though at Berlin and our alternate Hamburg. Now the visibility is still 10 kilometers, so technically from a planning point of view we could still use this as our alternate. That's okay. But looks like those clouds are starting to close in. We'll keep an eye on what the weather's going to be like in Berlin as we come, whether that drops and we enter LVPs. Hopefully not. It would have to drop by 200 or 300 feet, I think, before that was the case. But we'll obviously keep an eye on that as we're going. So something to look forward to as we fly along. Let's tell GSX just to make a start,
are on
shall
their way.
we? Oh well, okay, that's catering sorted. That's all the gin loaded for Nick if he's around, and whatever else for you guys. I also want to start boarding. Can we do that?
Boarding
Yeah,
requested.
So let me see what we've got with regards to the forecast in Berlin. So at the moment, yeah, you can see overcast 500 feet, temporary broken 400 feet. So it's actually getting quite low, isn't it? And then here is the forecast sort of for the next sort of 20 hours or so. Overcast 600, 7,000. Temporary bit of mist, 4,000 kilometers. So does look like the weather could be closing in. That's not unusual though, is it? Particularly this time of year in Europe, as it starts to drop cold at night, the moisture in the air condenses, the temperature and the dew point start to meet, and we get lots of mist. So hopefully we will get there before that takes place, because we can also see that a lot of the alternates are around there are pretty much doing the same thing. So you can see they're overcast 700 feet. That's an alternate in Hamburg. That should be fine. 1 degree in Hamburg. My God, that's cold. And there's our flight route. Let's have a quick look. What have we got? So a little bit of turbulence. A lot of turbulence down there, but thankfully we're not flying that way. And we've got icing as well. So another reason to take some extra fuel with us on board. All right. Well, in that case, if our plug fuel was 6 tons, let's just take the weather into account, potentials for things to go wrong weather-wise when we get there. Lots of traffic because of a VATSIM event tonight. I'm going to throw an extra ton on board, so we're going to take 7 tons of fuel all in, and then we should be absolutely fine for all eventualities covered. Let's go and tell our ground crew that that's what we want. APU has been running long enough now. I can get the bleed on as well, and then we'll start to get passengers on board. Let me just... oh, why is it not loaded you in? Right, okay. We might just need to come back here, re-import that from SimBrief. That should sort itself out. There we go. Mass and balance. 93 passengers. Wow, that is really low. In fact, that's low enough I could set the pack flow to to low for that. That was pre-COVID though, so because of COVID I think we just leave it as it is. But yeah, 93 passengers. It's going to be like flying in first class tonight, isn't it, for those guys? First class in Easyjet, not 2 sentences you usually hear together. 7 tons, and we'll load the aircraft. 16 minutes because of how how empty it is. Alright, let me get the packs on and we'll start getting passengers on board.
Cabin crew, we're all happy with how things are up here, so now open the doors and start letting our passengers on board. Thank you. No problem.
Okie dokie, so let me go ahead and check everything up here. We've got IRS, we've got 3 navs, that's fine. Aircraft status, air cycles good, engines are correct. Update on the France-Australia match, it is still 2-1 to France. I must admit, I'm being very naughty, I have got that on my tablet next to me. Is everyone loving the World Cup? Politics aside, leave all politics aside, but you know, World Club, always a special time. Let me come and start doing our init page, so we'll do our init request there, check that that's all good. Hey Eastbirds, you're flying with Christian to where? Slit, where's Slit? Hey Dave Hudson, good evening to you. Hey J-Hog, Talia, hello. If we were coming to Buffalo, New York, you'd need the ski equipped A320. Is it that bad? Really? Oh dear. Right, flight number today, we're Alpine, Alpha Juliet Uniform. I don't think I've been Alpine for a while actually. HP, it's a German island above Hamburg. Not one I have ever heard of, so thank you for that, letting us know where that is. 6-7 Hotel X-Ray, that's a fun call sign, isn't it? Cost index of 4, temperature 6, and the tropo on our flight plan tonight is what? 31,600 and 962. 31962. Grab the winds whilst I'm waiting for that. IRS, just check the position of our aircraft. So we're at stand at 9 this evening, so 47.27 to north and 8.33.6 east, that's fine. Wind data has been uplinked, so now let's fill out our cruise flight plate. So that's flight level 340 and a temperature of -54. Done. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going, normally I'd fill all the box out and get our clearance, and then I would get our clearance from ATC. I'm actually going to contact ATC now, get our clearance, just so I know what departure we're using, as we are going to be planning on a different one to what's on the operational flight plan. So, what is the frequency for clearance delivery here? 12192, let's check that out. And we'll give them a call, see what we can expect. Delivery, good evening, Alpine 6-7 Hotel X-Ray, stand 09, type A320, requesting IFR clearances filed to Berlin, and we have information Foxtrot.
Alpine 6-7 Hotel X-Ray, great Zurich delivery information, Golf is current runway 32, you clear to Berlin via the Takeoff 5 Lima departure, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawk 1,000.
Cleared via the DGS 5 Lima departure off runway 32. Initial climb 5,000, squawk 1,000, Alpine 6-7 Hotel X-Ray.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, read back correct.
Great stuff.
Zurich.
So let's clear that off and check I've got the right chart then. So we're using 5 Lima, did he say? Yeah, 5 Lima. So just get the right one here. That's the one. Unpin that. Unpin that. And then I'll also go and update the tablet in the aircraft as well, so we've got it. We need this one, which is chart 10-3 Echo 2. Is this the one? 10-3 Echo 2, 5 Lima. So let's unstar that chart, we don't need that. There's the one. Right, let's fill in the box. Elk Chocolate, yeah, not runway 32. Sorry, it is runway 32, but it's 5 Lima's departure tonight for us. So runway 32. Diaz 5 Lima, and the arrival into Berlin. We are planning it's runway 07 right for us. ILS 7 right. And it's the Kilo Lima Fox 07 right. That comes in via, I want to say Kitab, I could be wrong. Let me have a quick check. Tebgo, if that's an option. Nope. Well, in that case then, let's just have a quick look and see. We might just leave that blank. Why is Tebgo not there for 07 right? It is 07 right, isn't it? Yeah. Kill Lima Fox 07 right. Okay, let's just insert that. It might just be there anyway. Let's go through and do our check. So that's our departure. Looks like we've got on the chart. Skip through that. So there's the departure up north to Berlin, and then the arrival. Oh, there it is. Tebgo is already included in. That's why it's not needed as one of the VIAs. Beautiful. Everything's there. That is a distance of 467 miles. Flight plan's 475 miles. Sorry, 476 miles, and then 475 in the operational flight plan. 1 mile difference, though. That's spot on. Kilo Lima Oscar is a VOR that we can hard tune. We're also going to use the Kilo Lima Oscar for the engine out procedure if we need it. So definitely want to get that one hard tuned in there. So that's in. Get that turned on. Pop that back to arc mode. And then onto our init B page if we've got a preliminary load sheet. Which we do. Fantastic. Okay, let's see what we've got here then. So we've got a zero fuel weight of 55.6. It's so low, isn't it, tonight? 55.6 might be the lowest we've ever had. Zero fuel weight CFG 29.1. Fuel for our alternate tonight is Hamburg, which is around 1.8 tons. And then the fuel planning, let's see what our aircraft says. 7 tons is what we've got loaded. 6.3, we're going 7 on the nose, and takeoff weight is 62.4. So we're also below the maximum landing weight at takeoff. I wouldn't have expected it to be any different given we've only got 90 odd passengers on board, so yeah, that's all fine, well and good. Right, on to our performance calculations then. Just check what we've got. CFG for takeoff's 27.5. That's quite low as well, isn't it? Does mean we may accelerate down that runway a lot quicker than we're used to, so probably just need to bring that into our brief. Dry, flaps 1, no, off, takeoff weight 62.4, and our CFG 27.5. Grab the live weather. Sink that in. Right, I don't know Brussels. Brussels? We're not going to Brussels. I don't know Zurich that well, so we're departing runway 32. I can't see us being given any other departure than full length from Hotel 3, so given where we're travelling from, so full length we're going to go with. In fact, no. Let's play it safe. I can't imagine that it's going to be Hotel 2, but just in case, that way performance calculations are going to be valid, and if we do get something daft like Hotel 2, we don't have to rerun them. So there we are. 131, 135, 135. Let's pop all that in. There we are. Transition altitude here is 7,000 feet. Now, the thrust reduction acceleration values. Let's have a look at this now. Zurich is quite strange, so let's bring up SimSmart for this. We're on runway 32, so let's just recalculate that. So, thrust reduction acceleration values. Here we go. Look, 2904, 4402. So they are indeed very strange. So 2902.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
4402. And the engine out altitude acceleration is 2402. Strange figures for Zurich, due to noise abatement and the terrain that's around it. So we're going to do flaps 1, and what was the flex? 66. Done. Right, now we need to fill out the secondary flight plan with the engine out procedure. That is also not a straightforward engine out procedure. One other thing I'm going to have a quick look at is just check the departure. Do we have any speed restrictions? We do. Right, this is quite neat. So we do have a speed restriction here. You can see there on the departure that we're flying, we've got a max speed of 210 knots. Well, wouldn't you believe it? Look what our look what clean speed is. So let's just pre-select green dot, which is 210. So we're able to clean the aircraft up. We're not going to have to do anything daft like fly it in config 1, but that is really handy and neat. Right, secondary flight plan. Let's copy the active. And now, what the heck is this engine out procedure? Alright, so at 3 miles from Kiel Lima Oscar, we need to make a right hand turn to heading 030 and intercept the Zulu Uniform Echo 290 radio inbound, and then at Zulu Uniform Echo right turn to Amiki holding point. My god, it's going to take me longer to set this up than it is to actually set up the flight plan for the whole flight. Let's just bring up the chart, and it will probably make a little bit more sense if we have a look at the missed approach procedure for runway 32. That's interesting. Why haven't I got any information for runway 32? That's well, that's really strange. that is very strange. How strange indeed. Okay. Well, that's the first time I've ever come across not having an option. Okay, well, never mind. That is very weird. Okay, we'll have to fill it up just using the information we've got. So let's start at the beginning. First of all, we're flying straight out Zulu Hotel 580. That's fine. So 3 miles from Kilo Lima Oscar. So that is going to be Kilo Lima Oscar and 3 miles on our runway track of 314. You are probably right, guys. I don't know Zurich that well. 32 is probably a departure only runway. It's just the first time I've ever seen it not have any chart at all. So that is yeah, that is quite strange. What's wrong with my format error there? Kilo Lima Oscar. It is Kilo Lima Oscar, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I know why. Put it the wrong way around. 3 miles. Right, so there we go. That's Kilo Lima Oscar, 3 miles. And then we need to go to, let's call it EOUTSID, shall we? And then we'll define that. So EOUTSID. Just here. That is going to be... well, we're just going to... Do you know what? We're just going to fly to intercept the radial 290 from Zulu Uniform Echo. So do you know what? Let's keep this simple. Let's keep this simple. Let's just pop in Zulu Uniform Echo, which is Zurich East, I believe, isn't it? And then from Zulu Uniform Echo, a right turn to Amiki. And is that the hold? Yes, 275 right turns. And then from there we're coming back in to Zurich, which is Lima Sierra Zulu Hotel. That's going to be landing then on runway 32 if we need to come back in. Not 32, sorry, 28, ILS 28. No start. Amiki is Avia. Right, how's that look? Oh lord. Right, let's check this out. Right, so this is complicated. So we're straight out, and that's 3 miles to our 3 miles from Zurich. A right hand turn to Zurich East. We then make another right hand turn back to Amiki holding point, which is Amiki straight over the airfield. It must be, yeah. So Amiki must be straight over the airfield, enter the hold, and then after that we then fly the arrival procedure you can just see here, and then the go around track for that is also displayed, and that's what's showing on there, just overcomplicating things a little bit. But as long as we can see that, we know we're confident in the aircraft flying the route that it needs to do should we have an engine out problem on departure. Quick update for you, France have just scored. It's now 3-1 to France. Should give it a spoiler alert for that, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're happy with that. Hopefully we'll not need that. But failures are turned on, so it is a possibility. That's one of the things that we always do on the live streams. So if you are new to the channel, that's the reason we pop it in there, because it technically could happen. Right, I've got the final load sheet as well. Let's just run these figures. So our zero fuel weight is 55.7. Oh, it's gone up. That doesn't happen ever. So 55.7. Zurich at Zurich 31 and takeoff 29. Oh, we're gonna have to rerun these calculations. They're all rubbish. Okay, 55.7. And what's our CFG? Some guys brought on extra luggage. 31.2. Very rare that this happens. Have we ever seen this on the stream before, where our final figures are actually greater than the preliminary load sheet? So LMC's increasing our weight today. Very rare. 29.4. Let's go and rerun our calculations, see how that works. Has that just messed up my... it better not have messed up my clean speed. Takeoff weight 62.5 tons. So that's now 62.5. The CFG is 29.4. Oh, I need to delete that. Try again. 29.4. Right, recalculate. 31, 40, 40. Is that the same? 31. Oh, that has changed quite a bit. 131, 140, 140. That's quite a big change. One 140, 140, 140, and the flex, is that still 66? It is. Flex is still 66. Flaps 166. Yeah, that's all okay. Right. You guys still with us? George, does the Phoenix take a really big hit on performance? Well, tonight you may see it stuttering, and a lot of that is due to the fact that we're in Zurich, where there is a lot of other traffic around. So that is tonight causing a bit of an issue, but it's okay. It's manageable. Okay, let's get the latest metal. We're meant to push back in 6 minutes. Not sure we're going to make that. What's the latest VATSIM information? We're on hotel as well, so just update that for when I give them a call. Alright, let's do our brief. So, let's chat about the weather there. You can see we're currently departing runway 32 and the weather is 2307, so crosswind as well for our departure. Not a massive one, but it's okay. It's variable as well. Visibility is good. Few clouds 2,500 feet. Broken 5,800 feet. 6 degrees. QNH is 1004. France have scored another. It is now 4-1. To France. Aircraft type is fully serviceable. Nothing's broken except the weather radar. Runway condition is dry. It's not been raining, so that's all fine. Weather en route, a little bit of icing, maybe a tad little bit of turbulence as well, but nothing that we can't manage. Weather on our arrival should be okay. There's a chance the ceiling could drop and we could end up in LVPs, but that is a slim possibility. We'll keep an eye on that as we're flying along. No times for our departure tonight. Threats to be aware of. I am very unfamiliar with this airport. I don't think I've landed here once, maybe twice. I can't tell if I can't remember if I've ever departed here, so we're going to take our taxi instructions nice and carefully. I might even draw them on the tablet so I know exactly where we're going. So yeah, a little bit of threat, unfamiliarity there. We've also got hundreds of other aircraft around, so lots and lots of traffic, so again, quite a big threat. We've also got air traffic control as well, so that's not so much a threat. That is actually really useful. Let's talk about that taxi then and have a look where we are. Let me grab the charts and see what we've got there. So here you can see we're stand 9. If I just bring up the other charts here, so we've got the ground charts, that might just help us a little bit with the parking stands if I can find them. That's the one. Right, so this might help us a little bit more. So we're at stand 9. I expect to push back probably facing east on Alpha. We'll then probably cross straight to Kilo, stop at Hotel 3, get a full length departure. So actually the taxi isn't that long, isn't that bad. That's how I'm expecting our taxi to be. Given what it is, I'm going to I'm going to do a full engine taxi. No single engine taxi. Give me a chance to just concentrate on where we're going. It's very busy, so reduce the workload a little bit as well there. Let's have a look at our departure then. So it's a nice straightforward RNAV departure, straight out over fly point, and then we're on a noise abatement 1 departure, initial climb 5,000 feet, first turn is to the left, transition altitude 7,000 feet, and we've got a speed. We're going to fly we'll depart and clean up on schedule, and then we're going to fly a green dot. Once we're past Zurich 568, then we can push to accelerate away. Emergency brief, standard Airbus emergency brief, and the engine out procedure here is a 3 miles out from our departure. We'll make a right hand turn, heading 030, but basically we want to fly towards Zurich East. Once we're at Zurich East, we're back over to Amiki and into the holding point, which is pretty much above the airport. We can see here as well on this chart the MSA as we depart is 5,600 feet. If we end up with the engine out procedure, we want to get ourselves nice and safe, so up to 5,000 feet should have us good and safe over this side as we fly and enter the hold. Then we'll decide what we're going to do, whether we're going to return or continue, divert, etc. But yeah, engine out procedure, most likely returning. If that is the case, also worth noting that we will be returning back on runway 28. So if we're all happy, I think we're pretty much ready to go. HD, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. All the hard work's done now, HD. Now you've arrived. Arc mode 5,000 feet, pop that at 20, and yeah, we're done. Okay, let's get the doors closed. Refuel is complete, they can come back on. External power, that's fine, that's fine. Seatbelt signs done. That can come off, that can go. Doors closed. Oh, the A310 takes about 20 minutes for those IRS to align, I think. And then you have to confirm it in the box as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our Easyjet service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Thank you.
Okay, cockpit preparation checklist then. So, aircraft acceptance is completed. Fuel quantity is 6,960 kilograms. Just check all that's balanced. Yes, close enough. Seatbelt signs are on. ADIRS 3 nav, and the barrel ref is 1004, 1,400 feet. Wonderful. Okay, let me just reset the GSX so we can get the ground services into position for our pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. My name is Gavin, and I would like to welcome you on board this Easyjet aircraft. We expect a good flight with you today with no weather problems showing in front of us, so we should be pushing back within the next few minutes or so. For now, the ground crew have now finished loading the last of the baggage into the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured, then we can make sure we can depart on time. The cabin crew will shortly be providing their safety demonstration video, so it would be appreciated if you could give them your full attention. A special welcome on board to our Easyjet pilot members, and if you wish to inquire about becoming a member, please contact a member of the cabin crew. All our Easyjet pilot members are of course entitled to free drinks throughout the flight. Thanks very much, and we'll give you an update once we are airborne.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, just hold your horses there. Need to contact ATC, see if they're ready for us.
It's Vista 53 at stand Alpha 8. We are ready for push and start, and just for your information, we are able to push till Foxtrot.
Swiss 253, that's copied. So in that case, contact Zurich apron 121.75 with your intentions. Thank you.
Ground MSFS.
Emirates 85, Zurich apron, good evening. Traffic is in front of you, not responding. I don't think that you can pass him.
That sounds frustrating for somebody, doesn't it? Ground, good evening, Alpine 67 Hotel, X-ray stand 09, and we're ready for push and start.
Looking gear. Zurich ground, lower 1295 from Echo.
Aeroflot 12905, Zurich apron, good evening, taxi to stand Echo 67 via, actually taxi to stand Echo 67 via.
This could take us a while to get out
Delta.
of here, guys. This is why we loaded lots of extra fuel.
Taxi to stand Echo 67 via Delta, 1295, thank you.
Emirates 85, taxi to stand Echo 56
Emirates, I like it. Not often we hear Emirates on the
via Bravo
on the stream.
Echo Charlie.
We'll wait for him to give that read back.
MSFS 7, taxi to stand Echo 56 via Bravo Echo Charlie.
Apron, good evening. Swiss 4 Juliet Zulu vacated.
Swiss 4, Juliet Zulu, Zurich apron, good evening. Taxi to stand Alpha.
It is so busy
10
tonight in
via
Zurich, isn't it?
Foxtrot November.
Alpha 10 via Foxtrot November, Swiss 4 Juliet Zulu.
And ground Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray stand 09, we're ready for push and start.
Decimal 10, goodbye.
Blocked.
Alpine 63 Mike Foxtrot, contact tower 118.10, goodbye.
Approach tower 118.1 factory service, Alpine 63 by Foxtrot. Alpine 25 Hotel Romeo, Zurich ground.
Alpine 25 Hotel Romeo, confirm you're facing west.
Affirmative, to push to the wrong way. We're ready for taxi if we can from this position, please.
Oh, chat amongst yourselves, guys.
Alpine 25 Hotel Romeo, stand by short. For Juliet Zulu, hold position.
Holding position Swiss 4 Juliet Zulu.
He's not acknowledged us. That's the
Apron got an AVIX 55.
that's the thing. I just want to make sure that he's got us on our radar, so to speak.
Until Foxtrot, permission.
5253, copy, stand by, call you back. Switchjet 528, contact tower 118.10, goodbye.
Tower 118 is...
HT, yeah, we've got all our route clearance. That's all done. Just waiting for
Alpine
'cause
63 Mike Foxtrot, contact
clearance
tower
delivery is online as well, so we've
118.10,
got that from
goodbye.
them.
Swiss 4 Juliet Sur, I'm sorry. Continue taxi to stand Alpha 10 via Foxtrot November. I forgot that I gave you another stand.
No problem. Continuing via Foxtrot November to Alpha 10, Swiss 4 Juliet Zulu.
And Zurich ground, good evening, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray stand 09, ready for push and start.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, Zurich apron, hello, stand by for pushback, call you back.
Your wings, Zurich X-ray ready, taxi.
Right, we'll just hang filing, guys. It's very busy. It's very, very busy outside.
Eurowings 0 Mike X-ray, taxi via inner kilo, hold short Alpha.
Taxi via inner kilo, hold short Alpha, your wings, 0 Mike X-ray.
Cabin crew, we're all ready.
Alpine 25 Hotel Romeo, taxi via inner Echo Alpha, hold short kilo.
Taxi via inner Echo Alpha and hold.
Josh asked if we can have a view of the outside. Go on then, very quickly. Oh my lord, that is busy.
Libyan 999 holding short Echo.
Liberian 9er Zurich apron. Good evening, taxi. Actually, what was the tower controller gave
when
you
it's
to,
this busy,
told you to vacate left because you're now
I'm
vacated right.
always concerned that the PC is just going to implode.
Liberian 9er, no problem. Do you want to stay on this position? So taxi to stand Echo 62 via Bravo Foxtrot.
Echo 62 via Bravo Foxtrot, Libyan 999, thank you for understanding.
Austrian 74.
Josh asked if can the cabin crew hand out some drinks.
Echo start up and pushback approved.
I've got a cup of tea here actually, I'd forgotten about that.
Approved.
Well reminded, thank you.
Start up and push approved, that'll be 200 Echo.
Zurich ground, start up and pushback approved
position,
Foxtrot facing
Bravo 33, ready for push.
Hey Jason, good to see you.
Start and pushback approved, Hotel Foxtrot facing north, 53.
So we're here and I'm just...
Flight 248 on Foxtrot.
Hope we get a nice taxi. One of those would be
Flight
fantastic.
248 taxi via taxi via Foxtrot.
So...
Hold short inner traffic taxiing.
So expecting what, the inner kilo, hold short of 28.
Zurich apron, wunderschönen guten Abend, Swiss Ambulance 115, position Whiskey 42 is ready, start up, able for taxi out.
So the flight time tonight is not that long, it's 1 hour 10 minutes.
Bye-bye. And the other station was the Ambulance 115.
And I didn't mind it being a short flight this evening because I knew that we were going to be here a long time just due to traffic. So you still get value for money stream time wise. Was that Swiss Ambulance? I've never heard that before.
Contact tower 118.10, bye-bye.
Blocked.
Eurowings 0 Mike X-ray contact tower 118.10, bye-bye.
Now once that Eurowings is gone, we may get our push clearance.
Zurich Equis 1 ready for
2 stations, people, please be patient. Everybody will get in the sequence of
Yeah, there's
5 to
quite a lot of stepping on each other, isn't there? Always wait for somebody else to give their clearance to red back.
If it's approved by you,
And then there's less blocking.
Ambulance 5-2, start up approved.
Started approved,
HD one way getting priority, yeah, call sign Swiss Ambulance.
Station requesting pushback, say call sign.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Okay, first Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, say position please.
Stand 09 Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Swiss Air 16 Lima ready for push and start.
Confirm squawk mode Charlie please. Confirm squawk 1000 please, I'm sorry.
I just confirmed the squawk view 1000 for Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, thank you very much. Start up and pushback approved facing east.
Pushback approved facing east, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Swiss Air 16 Lima.
Swiss Air 16 Lima, pass your message.
I've lost my bearings here. Facing east, pushback tail to the right. Let's go!
16 Lima, start up and pushback approved.
So beacon light is on, transponder is on, acupressure's in the green, start the timer, before start checklist, parking brake is on, takeoff data has been confirmed, windows are closed, EFB is on silent, doors are closed and on, beacon light is on, parking brake released.
118.10, easy Alpine 25.
Engine mode takes to ignition, starting engine 1.
Austrian 74 ready for push and start.
Gary then says you live in the ATC and the fact that it's busy. It adds to the immersion, doesn't it, Gary? And I'll be fair, I do like it. I know it's busy and I don't talk too much when we've got lots of ATC because obviously we're listening, but
position, startup.
It's good, isn't it?
Correction, pushback is not required. You can taxi out, so startup approved.
Startup is approved, Austrian Sun 4.
Where's that cone come from? It's not one of mine, is it?
2 stations, was that VBird 097?
Affirm, sir, and request the taxi from Alpha.
Look at all the traffic in the sky around us.
For your attention,
And one coming into land as well.
VBird
Amazing.
097 taxi to stand. India 01 via Alpha Juliet inner.
If you hear brace, brace. There are 2 emergency
Stand
exits.
01 by Alpha Juliet and inner with 097.
Flight 248 Zurich apron.
Please be aware that your new
Flight 248?
may be behind you.
Sorry about that. Flight 248 taxi to stand. Bravo 37 via Foxtrot November.
Via Foxtrot November to stand Bravo 37, flight 248.
Okay, starting engine 2.
And we recommend
HD says even in the real world it's not that busy.
First flight 248, sorry about that, taxi to stand Bravo 43 via
Parking brake set.
Foxtrot November.
Via Foxtrot November to stand Bravo 43, flight 248.
to adjust.
Swiss 253, I call you back for hold position, I call you back for taxi.
If you're enjoying the stream tonight so far, guys, we're still on the ground, but please do hit that like button. Helps other people find the channel, so
00 Echo.
really great if you can do that for me if you haven't done so already.
I report when ready for taxi.
HD, this is default scenery, yes, yeah. One of the world updates. Made Zurich a handcrafted airport.
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrested.
Swiss Ambulance 115 taxi to holding point Lima via Romeo Lima.
Engine 2 is available.
Lima via Romeo.
Let's tell GSX.
Ambulance 15, correction 115.
We're done.
Ambulance 52 also ready for taxi.
Engine motor selects back to
Ambulance
ignition.
115 actually disregard
That can come
taxi
off.
to
APU
holding
is
point
off.
Romeo
Anti-ice
7.
not required. The brakes are hot. Right, we know how to fix that. We'll do that later. Spoilers. Flaps.
Swiss Ambulance
And the
52
rudder.
taxi to holding
Set our
point Romeo
trim.
7.
Taxi to holding point Romeo 7. Swiss Ambulance 52.
Swiss 253 taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, hold short Kilo.
Taxi via Foxtrot Alpha and hold short.
Twice that's happened. Funnily enough, I was looking at the N1%. They were quite high. They were 21. I could also hear the engines seem to be revving higher. But everything was at idle. I think it was a GSX issue.
Hold short Alpha.
Taxi via November, Foxtrot, hold short Alpha,
Alright, after start checklist, anti-ice is off. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim is 29.4%. Rudder's neutral.
Tango Mike, Zurich apron, good evening. Taxi via
Flight control check, it's busy, isn't it? Let's use the time wisely. Full left, full right, neutral. Full up, full down, neutral. Down rudder, full right, full left,
Ryanair
neutral.
1351, Zurich apron, good evening.
Let's get our taxi claims. Yeah, not really sure what happens with the brakes. GSX seems to sometimes just have an issue.
VBird 024 with you, runway vacated.
VBird 024, Zurich apron, good evening.
Ricky, hello, hi. How you doing? How are you? You may be one of the furthest people away watching the stream tonight. Welcome on board.
Via Foxtrot and hold short for inner traffic, VBird 024.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray is ready for taxi.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray taxi via inner Kilo, hold short Alpha.
Inner Kilo, hold short Alpha. Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Austrian Zone 4, ready for taxi.
First VBird 024, taxi to stand Alpha 17 via link 3 inner.
Alpha 17 via 3 and
Frame rates are indeed quite taking a bit of a battering tonight with the amount of
just confirm link 3
amount of traffic.
link 3 and inner, VBird 0224.
Swiss Ambulance 115, Romeo 7.
Swiss Ambulance 115, contact tower 118.10.
Tower 118.10.
Okay, quick pets check, no change to performance, QNH 1004 is going to be flex departure, runway 32.
crossing.
Contact tower
Our
for the crossing.
engine out procedure. 3 miles from Kiel Lima Oscar, right turn to Zurich East. Once at Zurich East VOR, right turn back to Amiki, enter the hole 275 right turns. The departure is Deges 5 Lima, straight out and then a left hand turn.
3253, continue taxi.
Speed will be 210, clean speed, and Irish climbs 5000. Hey Regs from Boston, hope you're well. My god, look at that. Look at that approach. That is insane.
Alpine 67, Hotel X-ray, contact tower 118.10, goodbye.
11810, thanks for the service. Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, bye bye.
Wings A2 Papa Bravo, Echo 7. On discretion, Hotel November Whiskey.
Okay, 935, hold short, runway 34 at Lima.
I'm going to hold short of
Hold short, runway 34 at Lima, Navy
Alpha,
935.
just here, so...
Alpine 25 Hotel Romeo on Kilo, cross runway 28, taxi holding point, runway 32.
Roger, cross runway 28 by Kilo, left 3.
We could be waiting a while to cross this runway.
Hotel Whiskey Bravo, traffic information. Traffic is a UPS 767 on a 3-mile file.
That's amazing. UPS 767, I'll be interested to see if that gets rendered correctly.
Looking for traffic, Hotel Whiskey Bravo. Hotel Whiskey Bravo, thank you. After Echo 2, leave controls on via route Echo.
Leaving controls on via route Echo, Hotel Whiskey Bravo.
Tower Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray with you, holding short Alpha.
Alpine 67 X-ray Hotel, Zurich Dark route. See, start a short call shortly.
Roger, 67 Hotel X-ray.
Yes, 224, wind 230, Oxford between 200 and 260, runway 28, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 28, you'll take the fall.
Honestly, mate, look at that
contact April
approach.
750, speak to you shortly.
That is insane. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Not in the sim, anyway. Seen Heathrow look like that a few times.
Normal Wilson Apron 12175, on bis gleich, with Emirates 52.
I'm just going to sit here and drink my tea.
Lima Echo 7, cross runway 34, Scandinavia 935. 0.25 Hotel Romeo, contact tower on 120, decimal 225.
We need to be ready to cross though, don't we, as soon as he says go. There's not going to be any hanging around. Is that the set?
Hotel Romeo, contact tower on 120.
That is amazing. There's the UPS 76. How amazing is that?
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, taxi via Kilo, hold short runway 28.
Taxi via Kilo, hold short 28, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Hotel 1 Papa Foxtrot, welcome to Zurich, taxi Lima Echo 7, cross runway 34. Lima Echo 7, cross 24, left us 1 Papa Foxtrot. Hotel Whiskey Bravo, contact tower on 120, decimal 225, Schönflug.
Where's that aircraft going?
Tower on 120, decimal 225, Hotel Whiskey Bravo, thanks for the service.
That's go 27 Alpha, could approach your shortly number 1 after arrival by Cape left.
Okay, yeah, good turn up.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, I do apologize, the Austrians should have hold short of Kilo, but they did not. For the moment, hold short Alpha.
We'll hold short Alpha, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
UPS 224, welcome to Zurich, taxi Lima Echo 7, cross runway 34.
Lima Echo 7.
HD, no, he wasn't supposed to go in front of us.
3037 Oscar between 200 and 260, runway 28, good land.
Okay, keep turning back.
Hello, quality 4367, I lost 2.
Quality 4367, take 30, number 2, after arrival, vacate left.
After arrival to the left, 4367.
Hotel November Whiskey on the ground,
Takeoff, it's controlling, guten Abend.
November Whiskey is going in Zurich, guten Abend, ciao.
I could just sit here and watch the aircraft coming into land listening to ATC. It's more exciting than flying on the stream, isn't it?
150, Scandinavian 935, thank you, good evening. Does the 1 Papa Foxtrot send to you? Contact apron on 121.750, good evening.
Apron 12175, this is the 1 Papa Foxtrot, bye-bye.
EPS 224 on the other side, contact apron on 121.750,
HD says it's Nick.
good evening.
Other side 12175, Shutdown.
Austrian 74 holding short kilo.
Austrian 74, Zurich Tower, Grüezi, you were supposed to hold short of taxiway kilo on Alpha, but that's okay, hold short runway 28.
So we're expecting cross 28, Kilo Hotel 3.
Quality Tower 3767, expected very late landing clearance, doing 230 knots.
Alan, you should just get out and push it.
Quality 4367, expected very late landing clearance, doing 230 knots.
You know, the ATC guys at these events do a phenomenal job, don't they? You can't take that away from them. You know, 99% of the ATC that you get is just wonderful. Thank God I've got a cup of tea. What are you guys drinking?
That's good. 27 Alpha, welcome to Zurich, contact apron on 121.750.
Let me just see, what is our departure frequency going to be? Do we have one listed? 12595.
The 253 Grüezi on Alpha, hold short of Kilo. On Alpha, hold short of Kilo, 653.
Autopilot, I think, will be going on rather soon after this departure.
Zurich Tower, good increment.
One other thing I need to check as well. Do we contact straight away, or do we wait until we're told? When instructed, contact Zurich departure. Okay, so we stay on frequency. Ginger Ninja, you're on lemon tea with honey. Oh, you're not ill, are you? That's basically my wife's drink when she's not feeling too well.
Kilo, cross runway 28, continue taxi holding point runway 32.
Cross runway 28, continue to Hotel 3 via Kilo.
And get a move on.
Line 670 Hotel X-ray, same to you on Kilo, continue taxi holding point runway 32, cross runway 28.
Click cross runway 28, continue taxi, hold short runway 32, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Go, go, go.
Tower will take 4226,
4226 Zurich Tower, Grüezi, number 2 after arrival of gate left.
Number 2 after arrival of gate left.
As long as the guy in front knows where we're going, I don't want him to stop, so I'm stuck on a runway with this lot careering towards me.
44367, welcome to Zurich, taxi Lima Echo 7, cross runway 34.
Lima Echo 7, cross 34, quality 4361.
Austrian 74, contact tower 120.225, have a lovely evening.
Great stuff to see, that, isn't it?
120.225, Austrian 74.
There's 253 left on Kilo, hold short 2A.
Straight ahead and hold short. Wonderful.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, contact tower on 120.225, have a lovely evening.
Over to tower, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, thanks for the great service, good night.
My pleasure, just to confirm Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, the frequency 120.225.
12022, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, bye-bye.
KLM 15 Tango, wind 22.5 knots, runway 28, good lands.
Clear on the runway 28, KLM 15 Tango.
Quality 4367 on the other side, contact apron on 121.750, good evening.
12175 on the other side, quality 4367, good evening.
Right, let's tune in to 12222. I'm going to have to put that departure frequency in again now, 12595. Sorry, it's 12022, isn't it? 12022. Master caution, we can disregard that side stick fault. Let's clear that up. Tower Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray with you, holding short, runway 32.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, Zurich Tower, good evening. Line up runway 32.
Line up and wait, runway 32, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Right, so, you know what we haven't done? We haven't done the taxi checklist, but the flight controls have been checked. Flaps setting is config 1. We've got climb nav blue, 1FD2, 5000 blue, flex is 66. Radar previous wind shear is on.
Departure in 1 minute.
We'll go Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. ECA memo takeoff, no blue, EFBs, let's get those stowed, let's get our lights on as well. Line up clearance has now been given, let's get our lines up. TCAS.
Traffic.
Austrian 74, contact departure 125.950 and show flight, bye.
And line up.
950
Checklist. Cabin is secured. Takeoff runway is runway 32. TCAS JRA packs 1 and 2 are off, I think. Yes. Okay, romantic lighting. Checked.
Swift 53 with you, Hotel 3. Swift 53, Zurich Tower, hello. Expect departure in 1 minute and line up runway 32 behind departing traffic.
That's us. Hey Sam, thanks for subscribing. And to mark up scaler as well.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, wind 220 degrees 5 knots, runway 32, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 32, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Engine 1, critical winds from the left. Let's go. Takeoff. Start the chrono, 50% M1. Engine stable, let's set takeoff thrust. And flex. SRS. No runway, no ILS, that's fine. What's happening with the thrust levers here? And flex. We're very light as well, so it won't take us long. That's 100 knots.
100 knots.
Checked. V1. Rotate. Nav.
Positive ring 5, gear up.
Just a reminder as well, noise abatement 1 departures, so we should have SRS. There we are. It's quite bright, that screen, isn't it? Okay, autopilot 1 engage, set climb thrust, thrust climb, SRS pack 1 coming back on. Now the charts say we'll wait till told to contact departure, so we'll do exactly that.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, contact departure 125.950.
125950, thanks for the service, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, good night. Thrust climb, climb.
Brake brakes with 253, wind 220 degrees.
Departure Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Altitude 5,000 feet. I take it as a 5 Lima departure.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray for the departure. If you reach your identified climb flight level 90 and left direct DGS.
Climb flight level 90 and left direct DGS Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Thrust climb, open climb, 9,000 blue. And direct.
74, climb flight level 120.
Dig S.
Climb flight level 137, Austrian 74.
120.
Flaps 0, spoilers disarmed.
20.
Wait, I have to turn my engine sounds down.
Austrian 74, sorry, I must have blocked you. Confirm flight level 120.
Could you see in the chat now, HD screaming flaps. I knew we were okay because we briefed. It was quite funny. So our there was a speed restriction, 210 knots. We could probably disregard that now, given that we've just been given the clearance. And our clean speed was actually 210, and we were pre-selecting 210, which was quite coincidental, but it worked quite nicely for us. We're going to push to accelerate now, given that we can disregard that speed restriction. It's quite foggy now, isn't it? So we've got speed, alt star coming up.
Departure, got an AVEX 53 with you, 4,000 feet for 5,000.
Okay, let's release the cabin crew.
253, 30 departure, grid to identify climb flight level 9. Climb flight level 9, 653.
Anti-ice may be a decent shout though. What we are? Yeah, we're in the right range.
Hotel X-ray, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Thrust climb, open climb, 120 blue. Get those lights off now as we start to get away from the airport, and we're all going to be passing 10,000 feet in a second. God, look at the amount of aircraft on TCAS. That's quite impressive, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while
hey
the
Christian,
seatbelt
good to see you.
sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you
are seated. Hotel X-ray, contact us, Raider 133.9, bye-bye.
Remember that smoking
133.9, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Good night.
This includes e-cigarettes.
253, turn left, direct Degas. Left, direct Degas, 253.
That we've just passed 10,000 feet, so I'll just make this call and tidy everything up as well. Swiss radar, good evening, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, passing flight level 110 for flight level 120, direct DGAS.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, Swiss radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Easy 86 Lima,
240 blue.
flight level 150.
Descending 150, 86 Lima.
So flight level 34 is not going to be an issue for us tonight.
Relux 2 Alpha arrival, hold at Amiki.
Cost index 8, copy the active.
Clear Relux 2
Flight
Alpha, hold
plans
at
done.
Amiki,
Clear out the RadNav paid as well.
It's a 6 Mike Zulu, descent flight level 200, delay is about 25 minutes.
Done. Ooh, a 25-minute delay, fantastic. Not for us though. Right, I think I can get rid of the anti-ice, can't I? I think that's no longer an issue. Looks like we've got clear skies ahead.
86, disregard.
Okay, seatbelt signs coming off. Tell you what I didn't do. Didn't dim the cabin lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign has now been turned on. You are now free to move around the cabin and the toilets are now available. However, when in your seat, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times in case of unexpected turbulence. Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance. Thank you.
Aeroflot 106. Sorry to do this when it's so busy. You need to switch to text only, please.
Absolutely love the variety in aircraft we've had tonight and call signs. We've had Emirates, Aeroflot.
Thank you very much, Aeroflot 106.
What was the other one? Swiss Ambulance. That was a new one on me. Not heard that before on VATSIM. So yeah, really nice. Now, this aircraft in front of us, I'm guessing is on a similar departure to us. How far away is he? I mean, we're under ATC control, so we should be okay, but even so. Superfly Steve, no, Pack 2 is back on, although I will double check now, because, yeah, there you go. Whenever someone says something like that in the chat, I always become paranoid and think, oh god, maybe I have missed that, but no, not this time, thankfully. We're all right up to is it flight level 240 with one pack in op? Funnily enough, I think that's the altitude we're climbing up to as well. HD, it's usually you. Yeah, you're right, it is. Right, I'm going to come back onto our beautiful Navigraph. I'm going to go to our routes page. God, it's bouncing all over the damn place. There we go. Now that's nice and dark. I'm going to put the romantic mood lighting back on. There you are. Look, how's that? So here's our flight routing tonight that you can see.
Yes, this is radar. Good evening, Lufthansa 1 Hotel Zulu, flight level 200 inbound to orbit.
Lufthansa 1 Hotel Zulu, this is radar. Hello, identified. Maintain flight level 200.
Maintain flight level 200, Lufthansa 1 Hotel Zulu.
All seems to be nice, well and calm at the moment. 3,000 feet and we're going to reach the altitude we've been given. HD, you can go up to flight level 390.
7 Hotel X-ray, stop climb flight level 230.
Stop climb flight level 230 for Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. 230 blue.
So it's 221, descent flight level 170.
Oh, can you go up to flight level 39 with one with a packing up? Is that right? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Where have I read 240 with one pack then, or is that just SOP? It could just be SOP. It could just be good general practice. The fairy killers just have to work, so you can get down quickly. Fair enough. Angus McTavish, hi mate. It's been a while since I've seen you here, so great to see you on board. Says hope you made a full recovery. I have, thankfully, or at least I feel like I have. Do I know how to adjust the Fenix aircraft volumes? They are now tied, I think, to the simulator volumes. So yeah, you can use the simulator for that. Speed out star.
Radar, Mr. Wings 37 Tango, request flight level 330.
Superfly, I am using the latest update, which is concerning, isn't it? It's only started happening since Simulate 11.
Continue on Unicom. You can... what level do you request?
330.
HD asks Eastbirds, how do you battle him for no chance? No. Eastbirds, don't give HD that many points. He will wreck my aircraft.
4 Kilo Bravo, descent flight level 180.
And can you imagine doing that on VATSIM tonight?
86 Lima, contact Zurich arrival 135.
That'd be insane.
135, 225, Easyjet Lima, bye-bye.
John Doe says the sky's full of stars. Strobes. Yeah, that too. It really is actually tonight. So many aircraft in the sky.
Austrian 74, no for ATC, continue on Unicom, bye.
There really is a lot. I'm curious as to why some flash blindingly and others not quite so much.
Was that for Austrian 74?
Austrian 74 FM, continue on Unicom, bye.
Monitor Unicom, Austrian 74.
Delphin, it says you were going to do a short flight today, but you got a Pack 2 fault after engine start.
6 Mike Zulu, descent flight
Was it turned off?
190.
A straightforward question, I know, but potentially.
Lufthansa 1 Hotel Zulu, cleared Negra 2 Alpha, arrival hold over Amiki as published.
Cleared Negra 2 Alpha, arrival hold over Amiki as published. Lufthansa 1 Hotel Zulu.
Crosser says sometimes he doesn't need a headset during the cruise because the the PC sounds like engine itself.
221, please make sure the hold over Amiki is the right turn holding.
Yeah, that'll be the particularly if you've got what is it the new NVIDIA graphics card. The what is it, the 40 something series?
It was for the Swiss 221.
Who needs heating when you've got one of those?
Yes, we are holding right, Mickey.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, no further ATC, continue on Unicom, bye.
We're on our own. Thanks so much for the service. Over to Unicorn, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, bye bye. Right, looks like we're clear in terms of TCAS, so in that case, I'm getting up to our cruise altitude, which, what was it, 34,000, wasn't it?
783 Swiss radar, hello, identified, climb flight 160.
Not trundling along at this altitude. Thrust climb, open climb, 340 blue, up we go. Hopefully we might get pick up some ATC back in Berlin.
Hotel Zulu, expected delay is about 15 minutes.
And Unicom it is.
Long Beach Aerodrome, Hotel Bravo Charlie Whiskey Bravo, backtrack, runway 24.
Right, so we should be on the ground in a little under 1 hour's time, which will be good. We've been live for an hour and a half, most of that time obviously spent on the ground. Mark says, I knew that voice right behind us, a Swiss 253. Busy night tonight, wasn't it, in Zurich? Do you guys like that though? Let's if you just let me know in the chat. Do you prefer me doing when we've got lots of ATC on and a bit of an event, VATSIM? Do you prefer me doing stuff like that because you get all the traffic, you get all the ATC and everything that comes with it, or would you prefer a nice silent stream with minimal ATC, where you can just sit and chat away and we're not at the mercy of ATC chatter? I'll be honest, I quite like the events. It adds a lot to it, I think. Dark Fury, stop giving yourself points. Cheat. Bloody Ryanair pilots. Take away your privileges. Flying Medic, good evening. JJ, hey mate, FSLTL question, injecting aircraft after pressing start, nothing happens, no list of injected aircraft are given, as seen in YouTube videos. That's interesting, isn't it? I've not had that happen before. I've always had some sort of list. I think, although, having said that, a couple of mods do seem to have issues, as in airports. There are some airports, for some reason, I can never get anything to ever spawn into. Maybe just try going to a different airport, Jay, see if that helps. Go to a default airport, see if you can get it working there. That would be my advice to begin with. Right, we'll get ourselves up to cruise, check what the weather's doing in Berlin. I wonder where BP's coming in Berlin. What's the ceiling got to drop to? Because it was getting quite low. Just having a quick look on the charts for that information. Noise abatement, reverse thrust, taxi procedures, ground handling, parking information, runway operations, taxi clearance. Come on, I just want the LVP section. Presumably there is one. Or maybe there isn't one. Maybe it's only ever announced on ATIS. In which case, we'll use our judgment. I can't see anything on the Berlin-Brandenburg charts regarding LVPs. Right, Stuttgart down there on the left as we look out. HTV, yeah, LP. There was a small chance, I need to check the weather, there was a small chance the ceiling was dropping to something stupid like 300, 400 feet. So I just wanted to see if there was a sort of cut-off limit. As you'll know, some of the charts will say LVPs come in force when visibility is X, or visibility ceiling is below however many hundred feet, but I think it was only a small, very, very small chance it was happening. I think it was just as it was getting cold, it was becoming misty and foggy. Ah, HD's just checked, broken 300 feet, yeah, there you go. As long as it's not broken in front of the runway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Visibility's still good. Yeah, but as you've just said as well, the probability is 30. Chances of it happening, very slim. Dark, have you been ordering failures? You better not have. Have I missed that? You awarded yourself the points to do it, you cheeky sod. Might disregard that. HD also says that minus 105 is the number to beat on landing today. Oh, go away. 105. Superfly sees this event every time, as there's so much fun and educational for those not confident enough to go on the network yet. Oh, Steve, you definitely need to get yourself on the VATSIM network. It is great fun. Right, we're coming up on our cruising altitude. We've got Mac alt start. HP says, Dark Fury, how many times have you broken your legs landing as a Ryanair pilot? Hey Lee Rose, good to see you. And we're at alt cruise. HD was a bit heavy for your liking. Oh right, okay. Let's do our top of climb checks, and then we'll get some weather. We'll actually see what's happening, whether we need to brief anything daft.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've now reached our cruising flight level. We were slightly delayed in taking off, so we are running a little bit behind schedule, but we'll do our best to catch up and see if we can get you to your destination on time as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items, and I invite you to please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase a selection of hot beverages, together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
And there you go, there's the latest weather at Berlin. Visibility is 7 kilometers, few clouds, 600 feet. Yeah. Cat 1 all the way. Tempo broken 600 feet.
Radio check.
But still Cat 1 all the way. Let's just check Frankfurt, which is just off to our left. Send that off as well. Just in case someone decides to break something.
555.
Is the banner bugged? What's the banner information giving you? Ground speed of 0 and we're doing 7 knots. Yeah, that's not right, is it? Shall I see if I can give that a kick? It's very weird that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Call sign is... what is our call sign tonight? 67 Hotel X-Ray. Right, hopefully there you go, that's working. HC, can you break things remotely? Not remotely, but if you have got 100,000 points, you can command a failure. It will be a random failure, and yeah, so it is possible. God, I don't think I should have told you this. Itago, what fuel should we have? Let's do our fuel check. We've got 1.2 tons extra, so about 5.3 tons, 5.3, 5.4, 5.1, oh, 5.2 rather, just under. Well, that's because of all that fuel we burnt on the ground, but we're still well above. We took extra fuel because of that very reason. There you are. Yes, so for those of you not aware, the easy points, if you build it up to if you build it up and up and up and get 100,000 points, you can then as a reward trigger a failure. I've obviously got to trigger it, but I would just trigger a random failure and we'll see what happens. And it could be anything. Where's my QRH? Frankfurt was wide open as well, so that's fine. Dark Fury, have you ordered a failure? Oh, go on, let me check 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think Ryanair pilots can command failures in Airbus. So let me just check the cloud box, see what we've got. Oh wow, Dark Fuel, you triggered a failure, didn't you? 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Well, HD's here, so I hope he's got his QRH handy. All right, let's break something. Config, random failure, trigger, realistic, all high. Okay, done. Oh god. Alright, so we've got a yellow master caution. Let's have a look, see what we've got. The hydraulic yellow engine pump has got low pressure. Let's confirm this on the hydraulic page, the lower ECAM. Yeah, so there we can see, and we can also see the pressure on the yellow system is below the normal 3000. So we can confirm that is indeed the case. The hydraulic, the yellow engine pump is low. Right, HD, what do you mean you gotta go? You're going nowhere. I need to find my QRH though. Make sure it's nothing too serious. Get the book out. Where's my documentation? Thankfully, I've got it on the PC, so I can open it up and find it. Okay, let's check what we've got to do. First of all, let's have a look at the ECAM. So, ECAM actions. Yellow engine 2 pump off. Hang on, I can't see the damn thing. So, engine number 2, hydraulic pump. Not engine number 2, but hydraulic pump number 2 is off. Check our systems page. We've got the fault light, yes, HC just said, so we know that that tallies up. Check our systems page. In-op systems, yellow engine 2 pump. That's fine. I think we're happy good, and we can now clear the ECAM actions. But as with all failures, just need to confirm we know what we've had. We've now righted it. Are we fit state to continue? Yes, I believe we are. So no reason why we can't continue to our destination in Berlin. So we'll clear that off, and that's it. We're happy. I think we're done. Nothing else is broke as a result of the issue that we had. The backup system is doing its job. There you go. The power transfer unit is operational, and it's powering the yellow system. We do still have all three hydraulic systems. Good stuff. And just to answer HD's questions, state of the aircraft is fine. We can continue. Everything's working fine. If the PTU busts, then well, that might be a different might be a different scenario. But PTU is working fine. Because of that, hydraulic system is okay. That is a great follow-up question now, HC. What is the danger? Okay, so I've just mentioned the PTU. If the PTU breaks, then that's the danger. What happens if engine number 1 hydraulic pump fails? Would we have enough? Well, if the engine pumps failed, we've got the electric pump. Can't we use the electric pump to help us with that? I mean, we're obviously hoping that doesn't happen. Actually, interestingly enough then, why would we not turn on the yellow pump now? I mean, it's not needed. PTU is holding it fine. But we've got the electric pump, haven't we? Which is used, obviously, as we know. We've seen that several times when we do single engine taxis. But so we could use it, but it's not really designed for it. I mean, yeah, we're just talking very hypothetical now, aren't we? If you know, we get into a state where more things break. But as it stands, it seems we've got all systems covered. If the PTU breaks, then that could render things a bit more interesting. But that's fine. HT, technically, I don't think the yellow electric pump is powerful enough to control various in-flight loads. I mean, that's fair enough. We only ever use the electric pump on the ground, don't we, when taxiing around. But if, you know, if things were really, really bad and you needed something to use in anger, it's an option. It's a very last resort, but there you go. So HT, if we lose the engine 1 pump, now we're looking at both green and yellow hydraulic failure. Yeah, because what we've got at the moment, we've got everything's been powered by number 1, isn't it? Green and yellow means we can't stop. Well, going to Berlin is still not a bad idea then, because the runway is what? It's 4 kilometers? It's probably one of the longest runways around. Is landing distance required for a green and yellow hydraulic issue? Yeah, definitely. So why go anywhere else indeed? That said, which runway is it that's the long one? Because I don't think they're both 4 kilometres. We're planning 07 right. Yeah, 07 right is 4 kilometres. So the one we're actually planning to land on is the one that's 4 kilometres. I don't know how big Frankfurt's runways are. I think as well, given the fact that it's a new airport, 07 right is 60 metres wide as well. So I think we're sat pretty happy though at the minute. But it's worth knowing, isn't it? Because if that did break, remember we can still get random failures that I've not commanded. They are turned on, so if the engine 1 hydraulic pump decided to bust, then that's what you'd have to contend with. But for now, everything should be fine. PTUs can break though, can't they? I mean, that's the whole discussion as well that we have with regards to single engine taxi, doing it on engine number 1. Can we auto land? We can at the minute. We've not been downgraded. Well, not according to the ECAMs. So if that cloud base does drop and you do end up in LVPs, we can still auto land. Probably need to start looking at briefing the arrival and setting this up actually. What chart do I need for our arrivals? Let's have a look. So our arrival chart is 22 Echo. And if we are going to be using 07 right, which coming from the south I would imagine would be the case, that's chart 21-2. And then I'll just pull up a ground chart as well. So whilst I'm on here, grab some information for 07 right, 3 degree Prappies, that's fine. Already said 60 metres. Nice long runway. Is this the parking stand chart that I need? No, not that one. Next one. There we are. Alright, so let's just check out the arrival. So we're expecting, what is it, Kilo Lima Fox 7 right, isn't it? I love the fact that they actually make the names of these arrival routes into the new Berlin airport very, very simple. That's the full procedure. If ATC is online, we might not get the full procedure, so with that, let's start setting up the box and making sure that the flight plan looks something like we would expect it to. So it won't be too long till we're headed down actually, so obviously spent a bit of time with the failure. That looks spot on to me. Now for some reason it always misses a few of these waypoints out, not quite sure, but there you are. Dark Fury, is ATC going offline now? Yeah, never mind. We'll vector ourselves in. TEBGO speed, well that's the initial approach fix, isn't it? So yeah, speed 180 would be good there, 3,000 feet. Just check what we got. It's pretty close, to be honest. I could refine it even further if I wished, but we're quite happy with that. Okay, so flight plan's good, just because I'm probably going to bring myself in then. Echo, Delta, Delta, Bravo. 07, right, let's just stick a 30-mile radius ring around that, so below 10,000 feet. That will get us in, maybe save a bit of time if we can do it. Radnav page, what have we got? Bravo, Bravo, India. Use that. What frequency is it? Just double check. 1141, Bravo, Bravo, India, that's the one. Progress page, Echo Delta Delta Bravo 07, right, throw that in there, 144 miles to go. Perf page, let's just get the latest weather, then we'll throw that in as well. And also get some minimums off the charts. Okay, so whilst I'm just waiting for that weather to come through, let's fill this page out. So we're looking Cat 1 at the moment, which the minimums are 352. That is the right chart, isn't it? 07 right, ILS 352. Oh, go away. Don't want that message. So, winds 120 at 6. Slight wind coming from the right then as we land. QNH is 1003. And our temperature is 1 degree. It's chilly. So 140, 184, clean is 219, VLS 129 and a VAP of 134. That's all filled in and good. A couple of other things just want to get off the charts, then we'll do the brief. So transition altitude for Berlin's 5,000 feet. Platform altitude for this approach is 3,000 feet. MSA 24, and the minimums we've just confirmed as 352. ILS identifier is India Bravo Sierra Echo. Elevation 152, and what's our missed approach information? 3,000 feet. Climb on runway track to maximum 3,000, 2.7, turn, climb to 4,000, right, so it's initially going to be 3,000 feet. Set that up. Right, let's go through the box and let's do our arrival brief. Okay, starting with the weather. Slight wind coming from the right, visibility is 7 kilometers, few clouds at about 600 feet, so might just fly through one of those as we're coming in, but still Cat 1 minimums. Not been raining, so runway is nice and dry, nice long runway as well. Aircraft is not fully serviceable. We've obviously, as we know, we got the failure. We've got our engine 2 hydraulic pump has got low pressure, so we've turned that off. The the PTU is picking up that slack. That all seems to be working fine. With everything as it currently stands, there's no change to our aircraft performance. Everything should be absolutely fine, as long as nothing else breaks. No times for our arrival. Threats to be aware of. ATC's got offline, so there could be a few other traffic ahead of us and around us, so we'll keep an eye on TCAS and make calls on Unicom. The runway then, we're planning runway 07 right. It's the Kilo Lima Fox 7 Romeo arrival that we're looking for doing. Just bring up the chart. So what I will do is look to fly the full procedure, but if I can get us down a little bit sooner, then we'll not fly the full procedure at all. We'll just go direct to TEPCO, and as long as the profile is looking good, we'll get in a little bit earlier, as long as no other traffic's around as well. So that's the plan for that. Obviously, we'll do max speed there, so green dot at 572. That will get flaps 1 out, flaps 2 as we go down the glide slope. I will need flaps 2 as well, I think, because I've not got enough wind to help us with the glide. So we'll configure as we go with that. ILS approach, platform altitude is 3,000 feet. It's a normal 3-degree descent angle, and the PAP is also set 3 degrees as well. Nice long runway, so we're going to use flaps 3 for our arrival as well. We'll use auto brake low, vacating to the left, and not sure if we're going to get a single engine taxi in or not, because we are going to park. Let's bring these up. Yeah, so we actually park just here on this Charlie apron there, which if we vacate sort of round here anyway, it's not a very long taxi either. So we'll just confirm. Got config 3. Oh no, click spots. There we are. All done. And our top of descent is about 20 miles. All done and dusted. Missed approach is 3,000 feet. We've got that in written down, and the missed approach procedure. So we're happy with it. Is runway track to 3,000 feet, and then 2.7 miles per hour of India. It's a right turn to the Kilo Lima Fox VOR up to 4,000. Beautiful. Right, heading down about 20 miles. No idea where we are. We're getting closer to Berlin, that's all that matters.
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we could be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Just caught up on the chat. So HT saying the Germans are noise sensitive. Yeah, another reason to go flaps 3. Christian can't hear you. And Eastbird, the sentence of the stream so far. Germans complain about everything. Once had a neighbour complain just because I rode my bike into his hedge drunk and plucked all his flowers. Told him they were for the missus. Oh, what you can do when you're young. What's happening with my aircraft? It was spinning left and right there. Right. Get that off. That looks like a bank of fog down there, doesn't it? Now I've just turned the lights out that we can see. Eastbird, you were 36. Oh, okay. Maybe you were. Maybe you weren't that young.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck once again, you will be delighted to hear that we will shortly be starting our descent into our destination, at which point the cabin crew will start preparing for our arrival. If you could please make sure that all the aisles are clear, the cabin crew are able to make their way around the aircraft without any luggage in the aisles, that would be most appreciated. A reminder for our Easyjet pilot members that free drinks are still available from the cabin crew until the seatbelt signs are turned on. Please note, however, that the toilets will shortly go out of use. Thank you.
Right, so very quickly, just going to, the one thing I didn't confirm is what we're going to start actually descending down to. Was there any constraints or anything like that? Flight level 80 looks like a good shout looking at this. Yeah, okay, so flight level 80, we just passed our top of descent, that's okay. Plenty of time to catch up. But because we're not going to use managed descent because we are a little bit late, so thrust idle, open descent, and flight level 80 blue, down we go. What's the temperature outside? Oh yeah, it's well, it's minus 59. We'll wait for that to start increase, and then we're going to need some anti-ice on looking at that cloud in front of us. Talia, go now or forever hold your pee. The washroom announcement. I know, I'm a bit worried. I've been drinking quite a big cup of tea during our stream this evening, and I'm going to get caught short at the wrong time one of these days. If you've enjoyed the stream tonight, guys, please do hit that like button. Really do appreciate that. Right, where does it say we're going to catch up with this profile? Speed error. Yeah, that's probably because it thinks I'm going to be far too fast and not make it. We will. We'll sort it out. I'm thinking there is moisture there. It looked a lot worse a few miles back, but even now you can just see it a little bit. It's harder at night, isn't it, to gauge whether you've got any clouds there or not. But I don't know. You can't really see, can you? Oh, good lord! Have we got ATC? Where have you just come from? Ah, approach is online. Right, 12642. All that briefing I've just done is about to go out the window. Berlin approach, good evening. Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, passing flight level 295, inbound Rudak.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, radar identified. FedEx 6 ton left heading to 30.
What the hell was that?
I'm crashing, no way, FedEx 666.
Okay, no worries. Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, expect ILS approach runway 07 right, information, Foxtrot current, descent flight level 100.
Expect ILS approach runway 07 right and descend flight level 100, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
8760, speed 170.
100 blue.
Greater until 5 miles final.
170 until 5 miles, Qatari 8760.
Hearing 0 Mike X-ray, turn right heading 0.
HD is really easy in real life when you're in cloud because of the flat. Yeah. Well, the last update actually did help with that, didn't it? You could turn around, look, and see the flashing strobes in the clouds, particularly when there's lots of moisture in the air. So that's quite neat. That.
Speed 200, heading 0 Mike X-ray.
Right, if we're going to get a shortcut, I want to hurry up with this descent. Let's go speed 270 knots. We've got nothing on TCAS around us, so we'll be alright. Thank you to the new followers on Twitch as well. Sorry guys, just missed that whilst we were sorting out our descent and briefing.
Brandenburg arrival, good evening, 553 with you, descending through flight level 660 to 8000 with Juliet on board.
Tower's also still online, 1188.
Swiss 253 Bremen radar identified. Expect ILS approach runway 07 right information. Foxtrot current descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, expect runway 07 right.
Angus asks HT, do the seasoned pilots
Express speed 170 knots
stop being
until
affected
5
by
miles
pressure
final.
over time in the popping years?
1725, rolling 0 Mike X-ray.
Hearing 0 Mike X-ray, contact tower 1 meters.
I don't think it matters if you're bunged up full of cold.
Tower 18.8, danke dir nochmal, ciao.
I think there's some Russian VATSIM online as well. Don't often see that, so that's quite neat. How many track miles have we got to fly? After the full procedure, we've got 98 track miles to go.
Berlin approach, good evening, Virgin 221 is with you at flight level 320.
Virgin 221 Bremen radar identified. Expect ILS approach runway 07 right information. Foxtrot current descent flight level 110 and turn right heading 070.
Turn right heading 070, descend flight level 110.
That's an interesting sentence, HT. Anytime you can't forcefully equalise your ears, you don't fly. Obviously makes sense from a medical point of view. How many people can...
567 Hotel X-ray, maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Okay, we're in heading mode and we're heading 058. So I don't even know how I do it. I can't explain it, but I can do something which makes my ears pop. And if I had to try and describe to you how I do it, I wouldn't be able to. I couldn't tell you. It's almost like a swallowing, but it's not a swallowing, and you can hear the click in your ears and as the pressure equalizes. It's very strange. I've often wondered if other people can do that. And I'm sure they can. But I don't have to hold my nose and blow. I don't need to do that. I have done that a couple of times and my ears nearly exploded. It really hurt. Right, let me just see what is our what's the runway
Further
heading
approach, Gamma
for,
25 with you
this?
through flight level 345.
Let's tidy up that flight plan.
Radar identified. Expect ILS approach runway 07 right information. Foxtrot current descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100. Gamma 25.
Right, tidy up the flight plan. Extended runway centre line.
Turn 67 Hotel X-ray, descent flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. 80 blue. If you are just joining us, we're just coming on final approach to Berlin after a flight time of around 56 minutes, a stream time of 2 hours and 10 minutes. Wow. How long were we on the ground for? It's crazy. HD, stop blowing when your ears pop, and Talia says, oh, when smoke comes out of them. Pokemon channel on Twitch, is there weather radar in the airplane? Sadly not. No, that is a sim limitation rather than an aircraft limitation, but yeah, it's not there yet. Hopefully it won't be too long. Angus, you once flew to Italy many moons ago with a blocked piers. It was really painful and took the best part of a day for it to clear, no matter what you tried. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what it's like as a pilot when you're like that. What on earth is that? That looks interesting, doesn't it? Almost looks like the outer rim of a football stadium. I'm guessing it's not though, but it's just a bit neat.
567 Hotel X-ray, turn left heading 330.
Left turn 330, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. I was just wondering when that left turn was going to come, because we're almost being the airport now. Okay, seatbelt signs are on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
And 567 Hotel X-ray, descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. 70 blue.
Secure safely using the infant seatbelt provided. The toilets will now go out of use until the fasten seatbelt sign is turned on.
Swift 253, descent flight level 80.
Han Solo on Twitch. So you can clear all arrival waypoints when you get maintained present headed by 8. It's right, so it's whenever ATC pull you off the star, you're then going to get vectored in. So just you can then select a waypoint on the sort of the final track, if you like. So I've set this one, the final approach fish Tegbo, and from that point onwards, you've then got the runway centerline also extended, just for situational awareness. If they now decided to say, right, you know what, go direct to Delta Bravo 556, well then I'd have to just go direct, type it in and do it that way, but that doesn't usually happen. Right, we're coming up on 10,000 feet.
567 Hotel X-ray, turn left heading 250.
Left heading 250, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Just need to slow ourselves down, actually.
Swift 253, maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, Swift 253.
Okay, 10,000 feet. Approach phase is activated.
Version 221, turn left heading 340.
Turn left heading 340, version 221.
We've just begun our final descent into our destination. If you could now assist the cabin crew by tidying up your tray table and handing them any litter as they come around, that would be most appreciated. For safety reasons, we ask now that you please...
Hey Ewald, hey Von McLean, how you doing?
or switch them to airplane mode until after we have landed. Please note that the aircraft toilets are now out of use. If you wish to become a Easyjet Sim Pilot channel member, please contact a member of your cabin crew.
Berlin, Swiss 851.
Thank you, and we hope you have
Swiss 851, Bremen, radar, hello, report passing altitude.
Wish my first officer had turned his tablet down. That's blinding me.
Passing 2,000 feet.
Swiss 851, Bremen, radar identified, climb flight level
There we go.
160.
Climb level 160, Swiss 851.
Swift 253, turn left heading 330.
Left heading 330, Swiss 253.
Version 221, speed
We'll expect a further descent clearance in a moment.
Gamma 25, speed 250 knots or less.
250 knots or less, Gamma 25.
Hey Captain,
67
just in time for landing.
Descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1003.
Descend altitude 5,000, QNH 1003 for Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Swiss 253, descent flight level 70.
Oh, approach checklist. Barrow ref, QNH 1003. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums 352. Auto brake low. And the EFB is stowed.
And Swiss 253, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, Swiss 253.
Aircraft 67 Hotel X-ray. Correction, contact director 121 with me 125. Good night.
12112, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, good night. Director, good evening, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, reaching flight altitude 5,000 feet, heading 250.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray Director, hello, identified.
Right, what was that tower frequency again? I just want to get that in. 118 decibel 8 on the standby. Dead STK.
67 Hotel X-ray, turn right, heading 320.
Right, heading 320, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. So we're in managed speed. Here comes the glide slope, so that's going to help us.
And 67 Hotel X-ray, descend 3,000 feet.
Descend altitude 3000, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. I can't remember my call sign tonight. Yeah, so just let's start configuring. We'll see that glide slope's coming up on us nicely now. So let's just check with any speed restrictions, because there are other aircraft at Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Any speed restrictions for us?
67 Hotel X-ray, there will be some traffic behind you, so let's keep it 210 knots or greater for now.
210 or greater, thank you, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm not going down the glide slope at 210 knots. I'll never slow down.
And 67 Hotel X-ray is still indicating 5,000 feet.
Yeah, why are we going down?
3,000 feet.
Apologies, just spotted, now descending 3000, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Thrust idle open descent 3000, missed that FMA.
And 67 Hotel X-ray, turn right heading 040, cleared ILS runway 07 right, report when established.
Right turn 040, cleared ILS runway 07 right, and we'll report established. Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Flaps 1, speeds checked, flaps 1. Lock start. Alt glide slope blue, Cat 3 dual autopilot 1 and 2. Love how as you bring that up, it gives you a little reminder as well on the lower ECAM, just letting you know what is broken.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, speed 170 or greater until 6.
170 or greater till 60 ME, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. That's perfect, we'll pull 180 and get flaps 2 out. So here comes that glide slope, and flaps 2, speeds checked. We can't go yet.
Airline director, 640.
And we can now.
253,
Below 200 knots, flaps 2, speeds checked.
3,000 feet, speed
Flaps
200.
2. Glide slope start, missed approach altitude 3,000 feet set. Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray established 07 right, 9 miles.
First, Swiss 253, turn right heading 040, cleared ILS runway 07 right.
Right, 040, cleared ILS runway 07 right, 653.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, contact Berlin Tower 118.8. Good night and greetings to the stream.
Over to Tower 118.8, and thank you so much for the service. Good night, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Radio altimeters alive. Tower Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, established runway 07 right, 7 mile final.
Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray, Berlin Tower, good evening. Traffic at EC3, joining final runway 07 left, wind 11.05 knots, runway 07 right, clear to land, vacate via Mike 7.
Clear to land, runway 07 right, and we have the traffic in sight, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Okay, start slowing down. Manage speed. Landing gear, spoilers, flaps 3, speeds checked. Flaps full. Can see that low level cloud actually now, can't we?
Delta November Lima, Wind 110 Grad, 5 Knoten, Piste 07 links. Landung frei, Lima 6 ist erlaubt.
Flaps 3, not flaps full.
Frei zur Landung, Piste 07 links und Lima 6 ist erlaubt.
Gut, 735, guck mal Charlie.
Look at that wind. I don't like the look of that wind. That wind's going to spin round at the last minute. Okay. Let's get a little cabin secured, go around altitude 3,000 feet. Remember landing no blue. 1,000 feet stable. I have control.
Good evening.
Just keep teasing that aircraft very slightly to the right as that wind starts to just
Good evening, wind check 1135 knots. You are number 2, vacate via Mike 7.
500. Number 2, vacate via Mike 7.
Now this is where I need an FO. Where the hell's Mike 7? Come on, get back on that centre line.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Oh, miles away from that bloody centre line tonight. Let's get it back on. Spoilers deployed. Reverse green. Disconnect the auto brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been
I think that might be Mike 7.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out.
This 253 proceeding traffic about to vacate wind 1105 knots, runway 07 right, clear to land.
Captain and the crew, it is
runway 07 right,
our ground crew will help you complete.
Upon 67 Hotel X-ray, welcome to Berlin. Any preferred parking position tonight?
Destination information.
Any of the Charlie stands for us, please. Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray.
Or Easyjet.
Upon 67 Hotel X-ray, in that case, position Charlie 05 via Victor 2 and Echo.
Stand Charlie 5 via Victor 2 and Echo. Thank you, Alpine 67 Hotel X-ray. Okay, we're clear of the active. Sort ourselves out.
Victor 2 to 1 Berlin, good evening, wind check 1105 knots. You are
Oh,
number 2,
click
vacate
spots.
via Mike 7.
Vacate via Mike 7, number 3, Virgin 321.
I need to move out of the way though, because I'm on Mike 7. Thank you for the raid on Twitch. Yeah, sorry, obviously just missed that whilst we were getting down. What was the landing rate? I'm guessing it wasn't below 105. Welcome to Berlin. Let's hope GSX. Let's see if GSX are working there for us.
Tower Gamma 25 ILS 07 right.
Virgin 221, wind 1135 knots, 07 right, clear to land.
6 line 07 right, Virgin 221.
Come on to 5, Berlin, giving wind check 1135 knots, plan to vacate IMAX 7, number 2.
Right, that's Charlie
Number 2 for landing, Gamma
5. Here, there we go.
253 has vacated.
This is 253, welcome to Berlin, any preferred parking position?
Maybe somewhere around Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie 04 via Victor 2 at Echo.
Charlie 04 via Victor 2 Echo, thank you, 650.
If you're on your way out then, guys, please do hit that like button as you go. And thank you for being with us this evening. HC says he might steal the aircraft tomorrow. That is a great idea. Are you going to have it fixed or not? That's the next question. And we'll stop there. Right, get that parking brake on. And engine number 1 and 2 shut down. It has been 3 minutes. And we can get the EPU bleed turned on. Seatbelt signs can come off. Once we're below 10% on the N1 gauges, we can get the beacon lights off. There they are. And that can come off. This can come off. And yeah, I think we're pretty much all good. Let's just squawk 2000, set that standby. There you go. So that's standby squawk. I'm going to put that here. If you're going to borrow HD, I'll even turn that back to above for you, ready for the next flight off. And yeah, that's all done. Let me just also clean up the overhead so we can get rid of that as well. Don't need that. The mechanic are going to come out overnight and maybe fix that aircraft. Let's just deboard. And GSX can come and do its thing as well. Request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
There you are. Wonderful. GSX, great when it works. Guys, thank you so much. I really hope you've enjoyed the flight this evening. Lots of ATC, wasn't there, down in Zurich, which always adds to the immersion. Great stuff. And yeah, thanks to those of you who've flown with us as well today on VATSIM. Always good fun to have your company. Huge thanks as well to the viewers on Twitch. Good to see you guys slowly building up the Twitch side of the channel as well. Really do appreciate that as well. To those of you who have donated, contributed here on YouTube, thank you so much as always. And of course to the Easyjet SimPilot channel members, legends, the lot of you, thank you so much for the support you guys give. Always great to see you guys on stream and as well on our Discord server, who I'm sure I'll be chatting to with over the next few days. Really looking forward to the next one. I'm going to leave this aircraft here, and yeah, HD will take this out tomorrow if that is the case. And of course, remember to check out HD's channel. Go and find that now. Go and hit subscribe, and then you'll know when he's going to come take my aircraft and hopefully not break it. Thanks so much, everyone. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Enjoy the football. See you all very soon. Good night, everyone.
And we hope you have a great day to come. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you